Bay, Teacher Bay, Miss Williams, I want to be in your class, girl.
So I wasn't going to comment on this. I was going to mind my business, but I decided to not mind my business and to comment on this. If you see no issue with Teacher Bay, then I'm giving you a huge side eye. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she wants her male students' attention. You can't tell me that that's not it. You can't tell me she wants the attention of the male teachers or the male staff there. Sweetheart, you are a predator. She's a predator. And friend with the teacher baby. And the fact that we have a conversation lets me know exactly where we are as I.
Well, we're in the era of social media and clout. And everybody's looking for clout. Everybody's looking at all these women online today, looking to get a brand deal, looking to make a lot of money. And they're using what they got to get what they want. And these women are getting BBLs. Some of these women don't need BBLs. They already got natural twerkers. And they online doing any and everything to get $1. And they don't care about integrity. They don't care about what the children may see. You can't tell them nothing. You better not say nothing, right? Well, there's a woman named Miss Williams, also known as Teacher Bay. And she's teaching in, I think, an elementary school, where she's wearing scantily clad, tight clothes every single day. And she's being noticed, right? And a lot of black women are taking umbrage with this woman in the way that she's dressing, right? Surprisingly, I'm very surprised. But this is the way she's looking.
Miss Williams, better known as Miss Bay, has gone viral on TikTok because of the way she dresses and the way she shows up to begin her day at school with all her students. The criticism she has received is because her clothes are always very close to her body and it shows her beautiful figure. She also wears very beautiful, seductive looking shoes.
Now, when I was in school some 40 years ago, elementary school, you know, the teachers were young. There were some young teachers there, Miss Robinson, Miss Pickford. But there was a certain way you dressed. There was a certain decorum. There was a certain way you carried yourself as a woman. Well, as I told you guys, in the days of social media and clout, she's in videos holding a bunch of money. She has videos of her writing on the board. Them cheeks is back there jiggling all crazy. It's just like the whole thing. When I look at this thing, because I definitely was analyzing the cheeks. She see herself before she leave out of the house, and you're okay with this. But the reason why she's okay with this, because in a society, when it comes to a lot of women, there's been no accountability. There's been no accountability. You can do what you want. Nobody better not tell me nothing. But now when you see these things, you're complaining. So now there's some black women well, I ain't going to say all, but a lot of black women have been okay with a lot of this behavior. Now, when it's affecting the children that they children go to school with, they're talking like this.
Teacher Bay's whole style, the way she talks, is a clear indicator that she works in predominantly black public school systems that are lacking in everything. They have truancy issues, the PTA is dissolved, the parents are not involved, and they're lacking in funding. The way that she talks, acts, and her demeanor would never work in certain suburban areas or in private school systems, so she's exactly where she needs to be. I saw one of her videos where she was like, yeah, I still got a job, and it's like, of course you do. Those schools have a major problem with trying to keep people. They don't make enough money and they don't even feel protected or respected in the workspace. So only certain type of people are gonna wanna work in certain type of school systems anyway. Because you can best believe parents who actually give a damn about the school system, they're going to put their kids in the best public school system possible. They move to certain areas and the first thing that they wanna check on is the school system. They go up there, take tours, they look around, and if they don't like what they see, their kid is not going there. These schools are full of young teachers these days that do nothing but have hookup culture and make TikToks. She says, oh, I'm not doing it for the kids. Obviously, you're doing it for the other males that are around your age at the job. Them teacher work days be nothing but them linking up and drinking. Any of you have teacher friends, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I went to a school that had a good mix of age ranges when it came to teachers, but it seems like all the older teachers from back then, when COVID kicked off, they went ahead and retired, or they furthered their education and became professors at this point. And of course, y'all want some of these teachers to hold themselves to a certain standard, but in some of these predominantly black areas, they just don't care. Like, they're just as ghetto as the students. They ghetto as hell, and they messy too. But this is another reason why I tell people you should just wait to have kids until you get your money right, so you can put them in certain private schools or move into certain areas that offer a private school education, but it's public school because, you know, the area that you're in. Because you won't have to deal with shit like this. This wouldn't even be a conversation that made it to social media with these private schools. A lot of them are not even able to come on social media and do all this talking at these private schools. That's something left for them ghetto public schools. Just saying.
Now, in my opinion, I don't think that she's really interested in being a school teacher. I think she's more interested in, like I said, the social media clout and creating brand deals and making a lot of money. There's been a lot of W women who's also did these things. There was a woman named Miss Carissa. She was fired from her job. She was from Baja California, and she was doing, you know, she was doing the same thing and she got fired. There was another teacher that quit her job, Jessica Vanessa, that quit her job, and now she's making six figures shaking her W booty, right? And a lot of our sisters see this kind of stuff like they did Kim Kardashian, and they want to follow it. Now they're gonna say that they wasn't, because I know a lot of our women. Let me clarify. We were doing all this stuff first, but when the W woman did it, she didn't come under as much scrutiny, and she got paid a lot of money for it. So a lot of sisters saw that and said, "Wait a minute, I can get this money." But what a lot of our sisters don't know, what the W woman can do, you can't do. You're going to get scrutiny. You're going to get criticized. And I'm going to tell you why. Y'all get it for all the wrong reasons. We've always been a moral standard in this country for how things work, even though they use their media to demonize us. They know who we are. They know what they've done to us, and they know who we are as a people. So you're going to be held to a higher standard morally, whether you like it or not, because of who we are, right? Their history speaks for itself. But Teacher Bay, she responded to this by saying this.
In the car, I want a lot of y'all to know that y'all are miserable. Y'all are really miserable. Like, y'all are making up stuff. Like, first of all, let's start here. Who even told y'all I had a BBL? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Not saying it's true or not true, but I want to know who told you that. Because I got a BBL, I can't have a career. What if I just wanted some buns? Also, let's stop the PDF narrative. My children don't do that. They are very respectful young 10, 11-year-olds. They don't even look at me. And quite frankly, I'm not that nice of a teacher. I'm very mean, strict, and firm. You better come in that classroom to see. Like, I'm so bubbly. Come get up. I don't know. I know y'all really love me. I love y'all too. I really do. Like, I don't ever want to lose y'all. I love y'all. Also, you know, be careful what you wish for, okay? You don't want me to wear looser clothes. You might want me to just keep them a little bit hugging me, okay? Because, yeah, just be careful what you wish for. Just let me be.
Now, like I said, we're in a time of no accountability, and she's talking like you should care about yourself. Don't worry about her. Worry about more what she's doing in the classroom. Well, your parents shapes and molds the. Oh my God! Like a lot of this generation today, in my opinion, are just so stupid. They don't get it. They just don't get it. The children are watching you, and they're gonna do what they see you do. They're gonna copy and emulate. They're gonna think it's decent. You already promote all the stuff online every day that they're emulating. Now they get to come in the classroom and see Teacher Bay, booty jiggling everywhere. So you got the boys lusting, you got the girls wanting to dress now looking at you and wanting to dress like you. But you're not even smart enough to understand that. You're teaching very impressionable children. And people say, well, they're not paying her no mind. Why aren't they? The children are influenced by all kinds of stuff that go on social media every day. And this woman wants to be a social media influencer. But wait, there's more.
Now, when y'all go play the video, she busting it wide open. I'm talking about see through everything. But this is what y'all call Teacher Bay, right? This the teacher that y'all want around your child, right? So you mean to tell me, now I think she probably forgot that she had uploaded them videos a while back and try to hurry up and go delete it, but it was too late. They had already grabbed hold to the videos and post them. So yes, if your son in her classroom, he ain't seen some stuff. Let me just say this, I'm not the only one that's seen the videos. The kids that go to that school, I'm pretty sure they have seen the videos as well. I'm pretty sure, them kids. So when they look at the video, they look at her. They look at the video, they look at her teaching.
And like I said, these teachers ain't that smart, because she has twerking videos all online. I'm talking about cheeks, booty hole, everything just busting it wide open, right? Online, where you can just go online and you could type in her name and this stuff comes up. And she must have forgot to delete all this kind of stuff. So now the children can go and just click on, type that in, see it, look at it, look at her, look at it, look at her. And now they're talking about you in the classroom. And this is what your vice principal and your principal want to be subjected to when the parents is coming up and they saying, yo, man, you got like an online porn star, OnlyFans girl, teaching the class to these children, right? They could now, if that was a man, he'll be looked at as a predator. But as a woman, it's just okay. No, it's not okay, because a lot of people are upset, right? So this brother, he found this and uncovered this.
I ain't want to believe she had a little nightlife fling or a little nightlife career that she ain't want nobody knowing about. But all I'm going to say, search peachy _ skin. And that's all I got to say. Do your homework. Just type it in real quick. Peachy _ skin. And let me know what you see. That lady is shaking ass. That lady is shaking ass on like 2, 3, 4 videos, butt ass naked, in a bikini or a thong, throwing that mother. Throw that mother. She throwing that mother. And the very next video is her school cheer team. Come on, bro. Then it's public.
And see, with all that being showed and revealed, the sisters wasn't finished. They've been going in on her, just laying her out, man. And like I said, there's a lot of sisters out here that's not with none of this stuff. There's a lot of sisters out here that's tired of being embarrassed by other black women, not taking accountability for nothing. And these black women, when they speak up, they get called pick-me's, right? They get called pick-me's. When they actually agree with brothers like me that speak out about the sisters' dysfunction, right? They get called pick-me's. They get attacked by other black women because this is okay. This is okay. Right? Nobody's allowed to criticize them or hold them accountable, right? But there's some sisters that's saying no. And they're making their points, they're making some great points, right? When you sit down and you listen and you actually respect the culture, you actually respect these children, you want to protect these children. This black woman right here is making some great points when she says this.
Teacher Bay is an aspiring IG model. You know how strippers be waiting for some man to come into the strip club and take them off the pole? She waiting on somebody to discover her on social media and get her about that classroom. I'm truly questioning if she's really a teacher. And if she is, I'm scared for y'all kids that she's teaching. It was bad enough that she's out here having photo shoots and recording herself in the classroom, writing on that whiteboard in all caps while her booty jiggle. If that wasn't bad enough, she don't even know the appropriate "your" to use. And this is the woman that's teaching your kids? It's bad enough that she can't dress appropriately. She also can't teach. I seen a comment that somebody left telling her that she was in competition with the little girls at the school that she's teaching at. And this woman responded back and said that the girls in the school wear uniforms. Well, clearly you need to be wearing uniforms because you don't know how to dress on your own. One thing I can't stand is a woman who plays stupid like she don't know what she doing, right? Or women who try to hide behind, well, I got a nice body. It don't matter what I wear. Actually, it does, because there's plenty of things that you can wear with a nice body that does not enhance said nice body, right? You can easily wear wider leg pants. You could easily wear looser fitting blouses, right? But the bodycon dresses, the pencil skirts, you know exactly what you're doing, right? And like I said, you filming most of your stuff from the back to show your butt definitely lets us know that you know exactly what you're doing.
So I'll say this: we have to be accountable for the way that we behave, the way we're perceived in society. And I'm gonna say this like I said it before: what W women can get away with, you sisters, you can't get away with it, and it has nothing to do with the way you think, because the way you think has been corrupted. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with who we are as black people. They use the media to demonize us because we've always been the moral standard in this country. So whenever we try to do something that they do, we get criticized, ostracized, everything. The first unalivers in the street didn't come from us. It came from them. Everything. porn, the OnlyFans stuff. The W women do OnlyFans and make millions of dollars, and she's on OnlyFans all over the place. They're twerking classes. They do everything, right? And they make money, do everything. When you do it, sister, you get criticized. But that's not a bad thing that you're getting criticized. You're getting criticized because of the way that the world look at you. The first gods that people worship on the planet was the black woman. So you're going to always be criticized, and they try to mask it with making you believe that they're looking down on you. No, they actually look up to you. And I wish that you could understand who you are and the actual power that you have. And this is not power, because you're going out of the way to get attention that you already have. That's the whole thing. They told you your butt was too big, right? But they want a butt. They told you that your skin was too ugly, but they constantly tan. They told you that your lips was too big, but they want to get the lips and all that stuff, them fillers and stuff they put in their lips, right? They told you that you wasn't good enough, you wasn't pretty enough. They want your dancing, your dress, your style, everything. Everything. But they condition you to believe that you got to do all these things for clout. That's what they've done. Kim Kardashian claim to fame is spreading her booty cheeks and getting them clapped on video. And she's praised and became a millionaire for it. But when you do it, you're demonized. That's because you're looked at as a goddess. And you always have been. And you're going to be criticized when you indulge in these type of behaviors. It's not okay. Because that's not who we are as a people. They condition us to believe the lie. And that's just what it is, man. So she knows exactly what she's doing when she's going to school. She knows she's teaching children. She knows what she's doing. She knows children are very impressionable. And a lot of black women that got their head on their shoulders, they seen this a mile away, and they're calling it out. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about Teacher Bay, right? Leave your comments in the comment section. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.